'cause it just keeps getting better, just keeps getting better, just keeps getting better. It's a vibe with H2. The chat is always lit, so stay tuned. It's a vibe with H2. We got good music, we can sing a tune. Vibe with H2. Vibe with H2. Vibe with H2. We got the vibe with H2.
It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
How are you, ladies?
Lekker man. Busy.
Busy.
Yeah.
Busy bodies. There's lots to do.
Too much to do.
Yeah, I know you guys do a lot. What have you been up to?
Oh my word, where do we start?
The beginning.
You guys know this is our season 3, ne?
Yeah.
Oh, we're all at season 3.
We're all in season 3.
To the season trees.
So this is actually keeping us so busy because there's a lot of interviews happening, upcoming interviews still. So we're busy with sports, education and entertainment. So we actually have, like the last few interviews that we did a lot of sports. Yeah, sport, yeah. So it was quite interesting interviews.
Which is exciting for us.
It's really exciting.
Guys, you know what? In our community, I'm going to talk about our community because I don't want anybody to feel offended. But in our community, there's no more sports, even at our schools. Everybody is concentrating on the academics and that's all. Nobody's on the sports anymore. And I think me and Kim, we just think like, no man, let's tackle this thing and put hands on it and
But
I
just
can
a
promise you
correction
it's gonna
there, Rosa. There is sports, but what I've noticed is people are more involved in the soccer.
Yeah.
People are more focused on soccer.
Yeah.
So there is rugby, there is netball, but in hockey, but it's not so much as, and even the soccer support is, it's really great. Yeah. So we're trying to see what we can do from our side, just to bring back the other sports as well. And then we also have the chess. There's one guy that's doing chess as well. So we're trying to see where we can help, and that's why we're getting people to get interviewed and so. And actually the interviews are going so well because there's people who are good, getting feedback with sponsors and stuff. It's really exciting.
Amazing. That's so nice.
So with the soccer, is it just boys or do they also have soccer?
No, girls as well.
Yeah.
Boys and girls.
Okay.
Because
I was
the
wondering about
girls,
the girls.
but the girls is not growing that big at the
Yeah,
moment.
not yet.
Not yet. They are starting. But with the other sports, the girls is involved. I can promise you the hockey as well. They're also starting now.
They're
with the
also
hockey.
starting, yes.
With the hockey.
What's actually sad from my side is the fact that they don't have sports at schools. In high school, the secondary schools,
That's so
they don't
crazy.
have. I don't know what happened.
Then what do they do then? Like, is it just school and
School,
then when they're
then
done, go
Yes,
home?
exactly.
No, man.
Yes, so
There's
which
no
is
like
it's
extra
life.
classes, nothing.
Now
No,
there
they do
is
have
So it's
extra
just
classes.
academics basically.
academics, yeah. I don't know when
see?
did this all end at our schools in Eiderdown especially, but there is no sports. It's actually sad, yeah. Because children need to discover their talents as well.
That's true. That is
And
true.
if you see that maybe I like to play, sometimes the children play in the streets, soccer and whatever. And then if you see that, I have a passion for this, who's going to discover their child? Everything starts from school.
That's true.
Exactly.
And school is so overwhelming, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
The
they
kids
should
need
squeeze,
that.
Yeah, they should squeeze in a few other things.
Yeah, so
that-
that you can just balance.
Yeah.
Not just focus on academics.
Exactly, that's stress. Forget about it for a little bit.
Exactly.
Run around.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing that you guys are bringing awareness to this. Eh?
Yes.
I love how involved you are in your community, and I feel like what you do kind of brings people together.
Yes,
Def.
yes, definitely.
You are the glue.
Boss ladies.
It's definitely giving. It's definitely giving.
But listen to us chatting here all about real talk only. And you girls,
You girls.
We're on season 3, and this is a doing season. We have a few projects that we're taking on. We want to release an EP. We also want to get involved a bit in community and just expand, because
Yeah.
we feel like we're learning so much. We don't want to keep it to ourselves.
To yourself,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? We just want to. But it comes with its challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah.
It's very challenging.
There's so many
Gets frustrating.
gets
The emotions are
overwhelming.
emotional.
Oh my gosh.
It's hard. But we had a wellness session with Bloom Girls Rock.
Foundation.
So the girls are like teenagers.
you go girls.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's teenagers from like an underprivileged community.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we did wellness, we did yoga, we did meditations, we did a few life coaching activities with them. And it just brought so much awareness because with us, we're on a boss lady movement.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So we want to help empower little girls to really believe in themselves,
Yeah.
not just limit themselves. So we were sitting with them and talking with them. And in the beginning, it was so hard for them to really express themselves and to share. But eventually, they warmed up and got a bit vulnerable. And I could tell that it's so, like, sometimes we tend to forget how we have so many things around us, that keep us happy. And we don't have to worry about certain things, you know what I mean? And for them, they have a few challenges, which really kind of keeps them
Yeah.
from dreaming, you know what I mean? So being there with them, having fun with them was so
It was
nice.
amazing. And I felt like, wow, we're right where we belong.
Exactly.
Yes, in that
Can
moment,
I
you're
ask
like,
you, ladies, please, can you do that in Aida? Can we arrange something like that, please?
Please, man, with the girls.
Let's do it.
Please.
Let's do it.
Another wellness session on the way. Another wellness session on the way. Yes, let's do it. Let's
Let's
have
go,
fun.
man.
definitely.
That'll be really, really fun because I really want us to not just keep all this wisdom to ourselves.
Ourselves,
We
exactly.
shouldn't.
No?
That's actually a sin, guys. To do
Because
that.
we wanna
That's true.
actually uplift, especially the teenagers, the young adults, because some people are so lost in their own thoughts, in not believing in themselves, which is actually so sad. Because what we know, why can't we share it with them? Why can't we help them just to love and love yourself? Do you understand?
Exactly.
So that's
All we
things that-
preach.
So please.
No,
Yeah,
definitely.
we have
Definitely.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Set up dates.
And everything. Like
Yeah.
plan it and
Yes.
I'm already excited. Another
I'm
one.
also excited.
What I want to know is, in your music, what's up with the music?
girl.
Anything new?
Not yet.
Oh my gosh, these
So there's
girls are cheating
things
on their
coming.
music.
No, we're not cheating actually.
Drawings.
We're figuring out. There are things we need to figure out before we go fully on the music. Yeah, I feel like we need, because we have the goals, but now we need a plan to reach the goal.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we need to kink out and really sort that out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
also with like to really be raw and open and vulnerable.
Yes.
We have songs. We want to release an EP. There's just some songs that need mixing and mastering.
Yes.
And we're having a huge struggle with production.
Okay.
So it keeps
Frustration.
setting us back. 'Cause we were supposed to have released a single by now, but due to production, it's like a bit on hold and
Yeah.
we're having to find other means. But now it's the music, it's the podcast.
plus
the
now
yoga, it's
the mentoring.
So
It's also
we're
a
a little
lot.
overwhelmed.
I'm not gonna lie.
We're a little overwhelmed.
Yeah.
A little frustrated, a little emotional and overwhelmed. But I think we'll figure it out.
I believe we will. We definitely will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is no other way.
There is no other way. We have to figure it out.
you
We
will
have to
definitely be
balance.
able to squeeze everything in with managing your time.
I need a drink.
Pass me that drink.
Pass me that drink.
Another thing I want to ask you guys, when you do shoot a music video, don't forget me and Farasa, even if I'm just sitting with the glass.
Okay.
Oh no! This girl is already itching.
We got mixes. We got mixes.
Yeah, we can be part of the music video.
Yes.
Why'd you pour so little for yourself?
It would be so
That was
nice.
the ice.
No, definitely we will.
Listen to Kelly, but why you trying so little for
No, it's
yourself?
the ice.
No, I just want to understand what's going
It's the
on.
ice.
Are we
The
on
ice.
the
Yeah.
The ice is icing and it's way up there.
Yeah, and it is H2, like always, we have in the mimosas. You have to have something with H2. You need to have the vibe.
We're vibing.
We're vibing.
And it's because we're also excited to see you girls and
Yeah,
catching up.
catching up.
Too long.
I think we should do this
Yes.
like on a quarterly basis or something.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Yes, yes.
And catch up with each other.
Yeah.
Look how, like, and now we're gonna like collaborate.
Yes.
You see now, only
Things
good
coming
things is
together.
coming out here.
Yes.
Boss ladies.
Boss ladies.
Look at me pour this thing like I'm a
It's yum.
You are proud.
real lady.
Now with everything that you do, I want to know in terms of time, time management. How do you guys handle that? What is time management to you guys? What does it look like?
Pali,
Before ne, let's.
Yeah.
please.
So, yeah.
So I get the strength to go
time management.
to the boss lady.
Boss ladies.
From my side, oh, do you want to?
No, you can.
It's yummy.
Proper planning. Rescheduling your appointments, whatever you do.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can't, it's like a disruption or something that's coming to distract you and it throws you totally off your schedule. And your whole schedule is a bit messed. Even just 5 minutes
I hear you.
of whatever you were doing. If
Yeah.
you're 5 minutes late,
I hear you.
then
Ripple.
you'll be surprised what 5 minutes looks like a short time, but makes a huge difference.
That's true.
So time management is a bit of a problem. Serious.
It is. But firstly, you know what's worse? I'm from Real Talk. I say it like it is.
Yes, please.
Say it like it is. You know, in our olden days, and some people still feel like it, that time, it is a very offensive comment. Let me say that.
Yeah.
They feel like time was put there. It's not a necessity. It was put there to oppress us.
I am with you.
Oh my gosh, you know,
100%.
I was waiting like. What is time? If we didn't have watches, what is time?
Oh my word! Thank you. I'm feeling alone. Thank you.
Reach.
What is time?
Oh my gosh. And you know, Nia, for me, that's why I feel like maybe some people really take offense from it, from that comment. That people do. You really get people. That's why I said it, because I feel like that. I feel like time was put there for us. For me, I'm a mother.
Yeah.
I'm married. Oh my word. When I get up in the morning, I first need to get my husband ready. Then I need to get my child ready. Then I need to get my house ready. And then me. Oh my word.
That
Where
is
do
so
I
much.
apply any time management there?
Yeah,
You get my point.
I hear you. I'm with
Oh my
you.
word.
This time thing just it gives you anxiety when you think of deadlines and
Yeah.
and you just go like
and it's overwhelming.
it
is.
is overwhelming.
Like I was working at Media 24 I used to do advertising. So I have my adverts, for example, the deadline for this newspaper is this time. You actually so under pressure, you're trying to keep up with everything.
Yeah.
And then you get a client, you're waiting for payment, for example. And then at the end of the day, you're in trouble at work because and you're trying to push the client, So it's actually, it's messed up.
It is messed up.
It is.
Because it's not, sometimes it's not from your side. It's from another person, for example, a client. Sometimes it's from a designer, you're waiting for the design, the proof to send to the client. So it's actually, sometimes it's not you, but the other people around you that you're working with.
Yes. And that gets you trouble at work.
Exactly.
Exactly. And you know, we can complain so much, but it's there.
Yeah.
Time is there. We have to just deal with it.
Personally,
Okay.
I think I look at it as what I prioritize, what energy I'm going to give it, and that's it.
That's it,
It's all
yeah.
about alignment.
Your priorities,
Yeah.
what I prioritize, and how much energy am I going to give it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you go mad.
You go mad. You go mad. I was reading this book, The Magic Man by Rhonda, and the book teaches you to be thankful.
Gratitude.
Thank you. Have gratitude. Ne? So now in the morning, it's like in the morning when you get up, you must also have gratitude. Just get up
Yes.
with your gratitude. Then your
That's
morning is
actually
going
the
to
first
be
thing that you
magical.
do.
Yeah, your morning is going to be magical. Because now you get up. Ooh, my vader, as die man se goed is dit klaar. Is alles reg. You know?
Yeah.
Gaan nie nou opstaan. Get up my baby, get up. You know? You're already what? Because you know you need to get up that time. And you're not gonna be in time. You're always late because like me, oh my goodness, oh my gosh. I'm always late, guys. I was late to come and meet you guys today. Oh my goodness.
Same.
Do you know what?
Time is a
I
struggle.
sometimes, like for example, I wake up early to get to work or to do whatever. I decided, okay, tomorrow I must be at this place 9 o'clock, so I wake up 2 hours before the time to get ready and stuff. I don't know what am I doing that's taking so much of my time, but when I check
And then the next
time,
thing is
it's like I have only so much left to be finished and be ready to go. And then I always ask myself, but what did you do? You had enough time.
How come one time?
But it happens. It happens. For me, I feel like I used to be hard on myself, but I'm not so hard on myself because I always feel like I'm exactly when I need to be, where I need to be, when I need to be.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes you get delayed and you don't
Yes.
realize why.
Why?
But you don't know if there's an accident out there somewhere that you could
That you're missing.
do you understand
There's
what I
a
mean?
reason, yeah.
Yeah, I look at it
Yes.
from that
Yeah.
from spiritual perspective. I'm
Yes,
like, maybe my
yes.
guides are keeping me here for a reason.
For a reason, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because maybe if I had rushed out, something could have happened that I would
Yeah.
not be able to handle. And so they just like, hold on, girl. Just, you know? And you see the time is like a little gone, but it's just like, okay, no, it's fine. Because at the end of the day, everything still works out.
Exactly.
that.
Everything
Yes.
still works out exactly how
How
it should be.
be.
You know?
Oh, thank you, Miss Kelly. I'm never late in here.
I am right on time.
You're at the right place. Thank you so much. I'm not late anymore. Thank you.
Cheers to that, girl.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that one. Yes. Oh my word.
So now this time thing with what you do, like, how does that play out in terms of the work now?
Oh, the work.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like work forces you to be on time. It forces you to be on time. It's like you said, you need to find something you prioritize.
Yes.
You get my point, then you're going to be on time. But sometimes we're not always on time. I know our producer is really not always happy with us with the time story. Oh, because you know what the problem is? Me and Kim are both latecomers, but we're not late anymore. We're right on time on the right place.
I'm really trying.
She's really trying. But me, so that's the thing with work. I think we're on time because we have to be.
Exactly.
You see,
Prioritize.
you prioritize. And with us, when we have a guest, you can't let your guest wait.
Exactly.
You get my point? So with work, it makes it easier,
Yeah.
you see, to prioritize time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To prioritize, to manage time.
Yes.
To manage time. You see.
Because the next person, for example, if you go and interview someone, that person also has his schedule ready for the day. So you can't keep that person waiting. So, and it's also a sign of disrespect if you make that person wait. Because other people take offense and
True,
just think
that's
that
very
very disrespectful coming here only this time, and we had an appointment for this time. Do you understand?
That's true.
Shoot, girls, you get people that takes time very, very seriously.
There are people that are
They-
just obsessed.
With time. With time, especially with my daughter. I have an example. Me and her father, we are always late. But that girl, she goes in tears when she is 15 minutes late. Because if she's not 15 minutes before, she's late.
Okay.
She's late. She starts crying. Literally, she takes her time very seriously. I hope she can rub some of it off on my mom.
Mom and dad, please.
Mom and dad. Oh my word. The timing. You know what my father-in-law used to say? May his soul rest in peace. He used to say, my husband's name is Clayton. He used to say, you should send Clayton to go and get your dad. He will never die because he'll be late with it. So you will never die. Send him to go get it.
I get it.
And
You get it.
from your side, how do you manage your time goals?
It's a little tricky.
Right now, things are very fuzzy because there's so much. But I think we just always try to prioritize. Like I said,
And we don't overwhelm ourselves.
Yeah.
I think we don't put like a lot of pressure on
Pressure,
ourselves. We plan ahead to say, okay, we're gonna meet on Tuesday, and by then it's like Thursday, so we say we're gonna meet on Tuesday, so you have the time to like sort yourself
Exactly,
out and do whatever it is that you need to do, and then we make it work. We make it work.
there's a lot of planning. A lot of planning. A lot of planning. But yeah, it works out.
It does work out, but we're tired now. Like
The girls are tired.
Tired.
overwhelmed.
I think we're overwhelmed.
Yes,
More than
definitely.
anything.
Yeah.
Overwhelmed.
But girls, you guys are doing good. Congratulations.
Yeah, no, you do, definitely.
Very, very much proud.
That's why we
Going
invite you to
well.
come to our space.
Yes,
And let's do
ma'am.
this.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would really love that. I would really love that.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I think also sessions like that are what keeps me going personally, because when we did the wellness session, I was rejuvenated.
Yeah.
You know, I felt like I was in my purpose, and I remembered why I was doing what I was doing.
Exactly.
Because
yeah.
when we get overwhelmed, it's like, where do I touch?
Touch-
Why am I
yeah.
doing this?
Yes.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
it's just crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, so when we're in such environments, it makes me feel better.
Yeah.
It makes me feel better. And it's also like having to deal with disappointments as well. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dealing with no's, dealing with no, not now, or whatever.
Especially if you have a plan and that
Exactly.
Because then it pushes back everything else.
Ah.
So that also affects me emotionally as well. And then sometimes I just feel like I can't really show up with the energy that I want to show up with,
yes.
you know. But I'm getting there. I meditate a lot. I'm meditating more than I should. Well, you know what? Not more than I should, but like
More than
you will
usual.
find me here a lot of the time. because
Really? Yeah.
If I'm not, then my brain is everywhere.
Anyway,
I don't want my frustration to come out on other people, you know, because it's easy for me to do that when I'm like frustrated. So, like you said in the morning with the gratitude thing, for me, I meditate in the morning, check in with me and my energy and how I feel.
All right.
And if I have time, I'll journal about it. You know, how are you feeling today? I'll just journal how I feel, because a lot of the times I sense energies. So it gets overwhelming for me when I don't know where I'm at, and then I go
Surrounded by
people
so many.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
it drives me crazy.
It does. It feels like you're doing this.
Yeah. So I really prioritize journaling how I feel, because I feel like if I put a pen and paper onto it, I solidify
Yeah.
what it is that I feel. You know. And once I do
Acknowledge.
that, I acknowledge,
Yeah.
you know, I'm aware, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm mindful and I'm in the present moment, because
Yes.
that's all that matters in that moment. And when I prioritize myself like that, I can step out in the world as myself, like stable. Yes. And it gives me a chance to create space for other people.
Yes.
Because I already created that space for myself. So yeah, sometimes that's why I'm late. I need to get myself I need to get myself right. And then when I'm alright, then I can, you know.
Yes.
Pretty crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. It's crazy.
I'll drink to it.
Oh, thank you.
But it's all exciting. It's all worth it.
At the end of the day,
It's all worth
at the end of the day, it is worth it. It's fun. It like I said, it gives you purpose. Like I'm so motivated right now to feel like I know why I'm alive.
Yes.
I know why I'm purpose. I know why I'm up. I know why I'm getting out of bed, because if I don't, I can easily slip into a depression.
Depression,
Yeah.
that fast.
It's very easy for me to spiral. So I'd rather
Spiral up.
spiral down.
Do you know what? I used to struggle in the past. I used to struggle with my purpose. I used to struggle a lot with it. Asking myself, what is my purpose? I think maybe there was a time in my life I didn't believe in myself. I was doubting myself so much.
I resonate
Normal,
with
it
that.
happens. We all
And that's where the problem came in. And it took me actually so many years. When I discovered myself a few years ago, I was like, wow, this is me. Girl, this is me. Yes. We risk him all the time. You understand? So that's something that, but we will have that conversation some other time.
Oh, okay.
I was so in. Like, I'm like,
Now, okay, let me explain to you. I was having a conversation with Feroza some time ago. I told her the reason why I actually started or decided that we should do Real Talk is that the time when I discovered myself, I got so excited and discovered, okay, this is what I want to do. This is the person that I am. And I want to show the world who I am, who is Kim, because it's like I was in this imprisoned. I imprisoned myself, and then I never let out who I was, because I always thought that I was the shy, naive girl. But when I did introspection and dig deep into myself, and there's a few things that I discovered about me that I like, and there was a few things that I discovered which I don't like about myself. So I had to work on the things that I don't like about myself. It doesn't take today and tomorrow that everything is. It took me some time to try to change my mindset, some time to grow. So when I discovered that this is who I am, this is my purpose, this is what I love, this is what I want to do, let's do it. Let me do it. That's how I got Feroza to come in and Charlene to say, I want to do this.
that's amazing. That's so
Really.
nice.
You know
So-
what you just made me realize is, because I resonate with that so badly.
Yeah.
I, at some point, also was questioning myself, like,
Yeah.
who am I? Because I was such a people pleaser. You know, I lived outside of myself so much that I did not see myself anymore.
Exactly.
And it got so bad that I asked myself, who are you? Why are you a black girl that lives in South Africa, especially Bloemfontein, at this age, in this area? Why? You know, and what I realize is when you tap into that, when you question, you self-introspect, you get the answers.
You get the answers. Definitely.
You're not overwhelmed with what's outside of you.
Exactly.
The answers are always within you.
Always.
Yes.
It's always within your power lies in, and that's what made me confident and feel like I'm powerful, was
Yes.
because every time I sit in silence the universe speaks to you.
Oh,
I
yes.
speak to you. God speaks. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
The answers just flow. That's why the ideas came. Because your soul was like, finally, we get to talk.
Yeah.
How about this? How about that? How about... And
Yes.
then you start feeling alive again.
Yes.
And that's because you are within your purpose. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful.
You know, when you talk about the universe, Nam, what I discovered about myself, I think we all ask questions. Who am I? And for me, what I discovered is that each and every day, I'm still learning who I am. Because for me, still, I feel like I am balancing, but I still feel like, somewhere I am not certain about something, you see, but the universe then speaks to you. And then it sends people on your path.
Oh my word.
You know? So that if you don't want to talk, they will talk for you. You know? Whatever you think, because sometimes we don't talk out loud, but we talk here. And you want somebody badly to hear you what you say, but you don't want to let it come out here. So like you said, you're spiritual. It goes out into the universe. So the universe replies back to you. So I think on my journey, he sent Kim on my journey. You get my point, my dear. So if I can't get it out, because now I can get it out because I talk a lot. Hello. But you know that thing when you can't get it out, but I already sent it out in the universe here by my thoughts. So sometimes we need to accept when new challenges, new people comes into our lives, they are sent to us.
That is so true.
Because even by your thoughts, you ask them to come.
Yeah.
Then we ask, I can't understand why this thing is happening. Why is this person? I'm not Kelly when why are you here? But I called you through my thoughts.
That is
Yes,
true.
exactly.
And that shows that how connected we are actually as human beings.
As human beings, especially.
And there's also where time comes in, because I was asking myself, you're just getting older and you've wasted so much time.
Yeah.
What did you do with yourself for all these years? This where time also comes.
Yeah.
What did I do? And then I said to myself, now it's time to do what you need to do.
Yep, it's time.
I can't waste time
That
anymore.
time is
That's
now.
true. Also, but I feel like I also used to feel like that because I felt like at 30, that's when I really discovered who I was, and I was hard on myself. Like it took me so long, but I feel like it really didn't. Everything was happening the way it was supposed to.
Yeah, it was part of your journey.
It was part of the
Yeah.
journey because once you discover that little pressure makes you be more
Makes you-
innovative,
yes.
more
Yes.
enthusiastic to do things because you feel like, okay, it's been so long and I haven't. But that little pressure, I think, gives you that.
Gives you that
It lights that
to say,
spark.
yeah.
Yes.
So I feel that.
Sure.
So I want to know, how do you deal with like feelings of stagnation, like feeling like I'm stagnant, I'm stuck in a place, I'm not moving, and
Yeah.
time is running out, you know?
Honestly, I pray. You know, I believe in Genesis because it's teaching me something. It teaches us that God was here before us. You get my point. So what must you always do? And the first book is Genesis. So what must you always do? Everything you do, it's Him first.
Take it
So
out to
if
him.
He is comfortable in this situation, then I must be here. You get my point. So I feel like I don't feel like I'm stuck on a place. That's one thing I don't feel like.
That's amazing.
Never. I'll get myself out of there because I will fall on my knees. That's from my point.
Yeah, sometimes we also need to take into consideration that timing, our timing is not God's timing.
Never.
I think
We need to keep that in mind.
during this phase,
Yes.
for me,
Exactly.
that's what maybe God's timing, I'm a little,
You know?
you know, going a little far ahead. God's timing.
Exactly.
That's true. Because then we rush ourselves and we get overwhelmed.
Exactly. For no reason. Yeah. Do the work, you know, and He'll do the rest.
You do the rest.
Yeah. That,
Also
that
for
has
me,
been-
I feel like being stuck, when I'm stuck for me, I feel like it's time for me to go back to the drawing board.
Yep.
That's why I get stuck. It's like, okay, let's redefine
Yeah.
this. Let's
Yeah.
a little
Yes.
bit.
Readjust the
Sometimes
plan.
just sit in the silence. Like I said, because
Yeah.
when you're in the silence, that's when God speaks. You know, that's
Yeah,
when
yes.
you get that intuition that,
Yeah,
you know, your
yes.
soul speaks.
yeah.
So for me, although sometimes I do struggle with it, that's why I meditate a lot. That's why. But when I'm stuck, I feel like darkness. When I'm in darkness, it's a time for me to create.
Thank you.
Creativity takes place when it's dark.
Thank you.
You know, and that's what I always have to like tell myself. Like, and with what I'm learning right now is that I don't have to have it all figured out.
Definitely not.
I just have to figure out my here and now, and do
yes.
my best here and now.
How am I gonna show up?
Because what I do here and now shapes my tomorrow, and the
Exactly.
day after, and the day after. Because if I worry about tomorrow, I get anxious.
Yeah.
If I get stuck on my past, I get depressed. But if I'm
Exactly.
here now and I do my best here and now,
Yep.
the path just does this.
Like that. You don't want to be put into a box. It's like when people tell you, think out of the box. I don't want to hear those words.
I tear it
Which
up.
box? Which box? There must not be a box. I don't want a box. Please don't put me in a box.
No, I hate the box
You
too.
see, really.
Definitely with you. Definitely with you.
I feel so good.
Recommend, guys. We should do this often.
We should, eh?
Definitely.
We should. I think the next time we'll sit down and plan our session.
Yes.
Lekker.
Yeah, we will
Sit down and
play
plan our
that.
session over mimosa,
Wine or something.
tequila. I don't know.
So, ladies, I just want to say thank you for inviting us.
Thank you for
We're
coming.
going to still see more of each other.
Yes.
100%.
Thank you.
Oh man.
I love you, ladies.
Love you more.
It's a vibe with